Your life is writing a story. What do you want it to say?
Together, we are writing a story that will be told. Make your story count for those who matter most.
Simon Sinek wrote a book called Start With Why. And a lot of people read the book and they thought, oh, I need to discover my why. I need to move to Africa and wander around in search of my why. No, sometimes you just got to focus on the what. He said there's 3 concentric circles. There's the why and the how and the what. And I've been an entrepreneur since I was 8 years old. I've looked at 1,000 ways of making money and tried some of them. And some of them made a little bit and most of them lost. Went off to college, got my degree, and right out of college, I didn't want to go get a job. I wanted to build a business. That was my why. That was my purpose for being, was to build a business. And so I started working with some friends, getting some things up and off the ground, making a little bit of money, but nothing really. And finally a friend came to me and said, you should get your insurance license. I was offended. I said, I don't want to be an insurance agent. I want to build a business. I want my why. And he's like, bro, you're broke and it pays $500 a sale. You should get a license. My friend was helping me think that I needed to take care of my what rather than coming up with my glorious why. So I focused on the what, paying rent. I went and got my insurance license. I made some phone calls, booked some appointments, made some sales. My first commission check was $1,800. That was the what. The how of doing all of that was making those phone calls, the scripts and all that sort of stuff that came from it. And then soon after that, the same friend said, in the insurance business, you can hire other agents, like in the mortgage business or the real estate business, where Agent A hires Agent B. When Agent B makes some money, Agent A gets paid a little bit for helping. And so I was 23 years old. I hired a 50-year-old insurance agent. I wasn't some genius. I just taught him how to do what I was doing. He went out and did it. He got paid $500. I got paid $50. And he went out and did it some more. And then I hired some other agents and taught them how to do it. And they did it some more. And we got back to the what. The what. We're selling insurance. How are we selling insurance? We were developing phone scripts and in-home presentations and training and all that sort of stuff. And ultimately it came back to my why. In that whole process, I realized my why is not selling insurance. I'm not passionate about life insurance. I believe in it. I own a lot of it. I've delivered death claims. I know the power of it. But I don't really care about $100,000 30-year term, 65-year-old man, non-smoker. I don't care about the rate of that. I don't dream of the actuarial tables. I actually literally dream about helping agents make money in our business. I wake up in the morning thinking about it. I stay up late at night thinking about it. That's something I'm passionate about. There's my why. So now I go back from the why into the how. How can I help more people make more money? And what are they going to be selling in order to do that? And it just kind of keeps going back and forth. But I didn't start with my why. I started with my what, and it helped me discover my why.
Yeah, I think that as we discover our why, it often connects to our own stories. Just like you're saying, this business radically changed our lives and created a source of income that we've been able to live a very comfortable, above means kind of lifestyle. Mm-hmm. And that's why we become passionate about trying to help and tell other people that there is a what. A lot of you might be out there that are listening to us right now are really searching and in desperate need because you're very aware that your income isn't covering your monthly bills. You're very aware that you've got education for your children coming up, college education. Maybe you have a wedding to pay for. Maybe you're looking at your overall finances and realizing, I'm not going to be able to retire comfortably. So those of you listening to us right now that are looking for a what, we want you to know that this business has radically changed our lives. I remember very well the early days of when you got your insurance license. I was working a job, and I was frustrated that you couldn't contribute in a steady way to the household income.
That's very nice.
Yes,
said that.
I know. I was being nice.
It's very polite.
And I remember that frustration. I remember so much worry, and I remember a heavy sense of a burden because of the debt that we had so quickly accumulated being part of a multi-level marketing company. And I had become very anti multi-level marketing and network marketing because of our experience that so quickly had put us in this place of debt. And I can remember, being in our early 20s, newly married. I just remember laying in the floor in a wad of worry, with very little understanding that we could really change our situation. Like, you're so young, you just don't know. You don't know what's available to you. And I remember when you went out, you got your first set of leads, you made a few dials, and you brought home an $1,800 check for 1 week of work. I remember instantly believing in the insurance industry. Because it was like, that fresh breath of air that I needed so desperately to know that there was hope. And that the industry became that for us, because it became this opportunity where you could go out on your own pen without having to bother friends or family members and be able to make an income. And then, like you've said, we've been able to turn it into the business that you always dreamed it would be.
Yeah.
So tell people that if they want to learn more about this opportunity or the what of the insurance business, tell them what they can do.
So if you want to learn more about what we're doing, have a conversation. That's all we're saying. Maybe you're already licensed. Maybe you don't have an insurance license. Doesn't matter. We'd love to chat with you. Go to thefitzgroupjobs.com, thefitzgroupjobs.com. On there, you'll fill out a little form with name and all that sort of stuff, and then click on a day and a time to meet with either me or somebody here on staff, and we'll make sure to get you that information. Now, if you're already with us, we believe in doing bigger events where we can bring people together and we can bring information together, and we don't do that at a cost to you. Our next one is coming up. March 30th is coming up as the filming of this, the next one. You can do it via remote. We're going to be broadcasting via Zoom webinar. So you can sit at your desk at your house, or if you're working a full-time job and just kind of set your phone up over there in your cubicle while you're working, you can do that and register for that. So make sure you get the information to log in. But we really, really, really recommend, if you can, if it's possible, tie into one of our local 4 events that we have going on, one of the local 4 hosts. We have here in our Dallas office, Houston office has one going on, West St. Paul, Minnesota, which I understand is actually south of St. Paul. And then we have Kirkland, Washington in the Seattle area. One of those 4 areas, get registered for them. Now, we are currently under the pandemic, so we have to make sure that we limit how many people are in attendance of each one of those events. That's why you have to get registered. So if you're already with us, you got the registration information, get signed up either via Zoom or preferably one of the local events.
Plan now to take the day off. We're telling you what is the insurance industry. We're telling you how is available to you. We are passionate. One of the whys that we have is building teams and that will help you be successful in building your business. And that's exactly what March 30th is all about. So plan to be there with us. And we've got 21 days. Today's just day 1. 21 days coming at you from us so that we can share with you more about the what, the how, and help you find your why. I'm really a big believer that most of us are looking for deeper meaning in life. And I can't encourage you more to get connected to our team and what it is that we're doing, because you're going to find that, yes, this is an insurance industry that's not super fancy, schmancy, exciting. What's the word I'm looking for? Schmancy. But the reason for doing it and the why that you'll find and how this business can radically change your life is very much worth sticking around for. So we'll be coming at you again tomorrow.
Yeah. Now that you know.
Hey, you know.